Okay, welcome back. I've really made a lot of progress today. Knocked out about 4 videos. Decided to give the old Sump a test fit underneath the BioCube, and I made it a little bit longer than I wanted to. Don't know how that happened. I'm a contractor, and you're supposed to measure twice and cut once, but it's still gonna work. Just a little tighter than I wanted it to be. Oops. One thing I'm gonna have to do, the main problem is that there's a magnet in the back that holds or suspends the protein skimmer, the 9002 protein skimmer, that sticks out about 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna have to take a hole saw and drill out the back of the cabinet to accept the magnet, so it'll I'll be able to push the Sump back in about 3/4 of an inch, which will just make enough room for the doors to still shut, and everything will be totally self-contained. But if I were to do it over again, I probably would have, I don't know, cut this down maybe an inch just to allow more room. I do have room on either side for storage, food, additives, whatnot. But as you can see, there's plenty of room on top. Take my measuring tape here. So I got a good 10 inches of clearance above the Sump and approximately 4 inches on either side. That's a timer for the existing setup, but I'm gonna locate all that stuff right underneath the tank shelf and clean it up a little bit. But you can see that the overflow pipe right here will come down. Obviously I'll have to cut a hole in the back panel there and route that, as well as the return. But other than that, it fits in there pretty good. I'm pretty stoked on it. Like I said, I do have to relieve the back for the protein skimmer magnet mount, but once I do that, you can see where the 2 pins are for the door on the stock cabinet. But once I relieve that hole, this will push back a good 3/4 of an inch, so it'll relieve this area, and it should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. But anyways, you know, I could have started from scratch and you know, done all the measurements and purchased all the acrylic and cut it, but I decided to, you know, reuse something that was just sitting in my garage for a couple of years, my old 55-gallon Sump setup. I decided to you know, take something old and make it new, and so I was dealing with kind of an odd shape, and I made it, you know, I made it work. It has all the essential components, or all the essential areas for a typical Sump, and pretty stoked on it. So anyways, that's it in the actual cabinet. Of course it needs to be cleaned up, obviously, but as you can see, it fits in there pretty good, and can't wait for that hole saw kit to get here. Alright, over and out. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See ya.